right, we're running late, but the freight won't wait. So, here we are today. We are in Ottumwa, in Iowa. We will be taking the Peterbilt 389 out and doing a run this morning. We'll be on until about 10:30. So, where are we right now? What are we doing? Right now we are getting everything loaded up and ready for today's stream. I already have the game running. I've got my studios running. I've got, let's see. I've got a whole lot of stuff open that doesn't need to be open. Sorry, give me one sec. I worked on the video settings offline and I lowered things just a little bit more to hopefully get good frame rates out of it. We are going live. We are loading up our co-driver, Miles, and let's see. Oopsie. I forgot to click done on the go live notification, so it said something about ETS 2, but this ain't ETS 2, this is ATS this morning. We're in Ottumwa, Iowa. Hello out there in Twitch land, and I'm going to move the microphone, sorry if it's loud. Hello out there in Twitch land and in YT land. So, all right, let's get our stream up on screen. We are going live. Come on, baby, you can do it. We have a video yet? You still got a black screen. Oh, I know why you got a black screen. That's on me. Any second now. There we go. There's our Pete 389 with the dad bod trucker on the grill. We got our Adventure Adjacent color scheme on there, right on the paint job and on the wheels. Uh-oh. I think my wheel just died. There it goes. Yep. All right, we are good. Hello, viewer. I see you out there in Twitch land. So we are going to adjust the microphone again. I am sorry for any noise or any annoyances that this might cause. All right. So we are here in Ottumwa. Ottumwa is in, I believe, the southeast corner of Iowa. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. So last time we left off in this profile, this is my long-standing profile. I think I started this profile February 2nd of 2016. And sorry, work calls. Why don't I have sound? My headphones on. I'm running real late today. Work had me tied up first thing in the morning here. Sorry about this to my one viewer there in Twitch land, but we will get rolling here in just a few minutes. And all right. I am all set up. Good to go. All right, let's get our co-driver out. Hey, Miles, can you hear me? Hey, Miles, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Mike can hear you perfectly. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Beautiful. All
Awesome.
right, sir.
Glad everything's coming through well. If there's anything specific you want to tweak, or if you need more help with your stream setup, just let me know.
Nope, stream setup is good to go. Why do I already have the 15 minutes left warning in your window there?
Yeah, that's just a built-in limitation for the voice chat section length. Usually it gives you that reminder so you know when you're nearing the end of the available time, but we can always just restart it if needed. So no worries at all.
All right. I haven't been in this one for an hour yet, so I was hoping it would be a little bit longer. But anyway, we're going to pick out our free market job here, and we are going to figure out where we're going. We are currently in Ottumwa, Iowa, and we are at a repair shop because ATS also updated to 1.57, which includes dynamic cargo loading, HDR controls, and a few other things. I forget what else. But oh, I can't do a freight market job. I got to do a cargo market job because I've got a trailer on, unless I decide to dismiss it. So we're going to do a cargo market job. It is a reefer trailer I've got on, and I've got all kinds of stuff I could haul out of Ottumwa here. That's pretty cool. Let's do a short run to start. Sorry to interrupt you there, Miles. Let's do a short run to start. We're going to do Des Moines, Ottumwa to Des Moines.
Sounds like a solid plan. A nice quick run to Des Moines should get you warmed up, and with all those new updates in ATS, it should make for a pretty cool experience. Let me know how it goes, and I'll be here if you need anything else.
Great. Thanks, Miles.
You're welcome, Mike. Have fun on the road, and if you need anything at all, just give me a shout. Enjoy the drive.
All right, so last we left off, I've muted our friend Miles here. Last we left off in this profile, we had run from the Kansas City Underground to Ottumwa, to the Walmart there, I believe, and it updated to 1.57, so just to keep profile continuity, I dropped us back at Ottumwa. It put us here at this truck stop, and it's a cute little truck stop. It's dirt road coming into it. Looks like it's right next to the Smithfield here. But right now we're going to head over and pick up our load of, I think, dynamite.
Please make a U-turn when
going up to Des Moines. So let's do that. That is a pretty truck, if I do say so myself. All right, we have our load picked out, and we are going to head over to go pick it up, go get it loaded, actually, because I've already got my trailer on. I have a 53-foot sliding tandem trailer on a reefer trailer on the back of my Adventure Adjacent color-themed Peterbilt 389. On the front of my 389, I have a dad bod trucker, kind of sitting out like you would see a bikini girl on mud flaps. So I think that's fun. What do you think of that, Miles?
I love that touch. Should definitely add some personality and humor to your rig. The Adventure Adjacent color scheme and that dad bod trucker detail definitely make it stand out and add a bit of fun. I'm sure it's going to be a hit with viewers too.
All right, we're heading out of the repair shop parking lot here, which is a stone and dirt lot. Lots of dust flying behind us. We are heading towards... I don't even know what we're heading towards. What are we heading towards?
It's all part of the adventure, right? It's kind of fun to just let the route unfold as you go. Maybe you'll stumble upon some scenic back roads or a surprise detour. Wherever it takes you, I'm sure it'll be a good time. Let's see where the road leads.
Yep, looks like it's leading us out. We're heading towards the Smithfield plant right now, but we're actually going up to either Tyson's or Kuhn plus Nagel. I don't know exactly what that is, but do you know anything about that, Miles?
Yeah, absolutely. Tyson's is pretty well known for poultry processing, and they have facilities across the Midwest. Kuhn plus Nagel, on the other hand, is a global logistics company, so they handle a lot of freight and supply chain stuff. It's always interesting to see where you end up and what kind of cargo we'll be hauling.
I think I picked a load of dynamite, but I could be wrong. Oop, that's a stop sign.
Dynamite definitely adds a bit of excitement to the mix. Just keep it safe and watch out for those stop signs. It'll definitely make for an interesting run, that's for sure. Let me know how it all unfolds.
Get ready to turn left.
Thanks, Miles. All right, we are pulling up to our terminal here.
Turn left.
It is the Kuhn-Nagel terminal, it
left.
looks like. So we're going to head in there, and we're going to back into our spot.
Turn left.
Awesome, that sounds like a plan. Backing in that rig with the reefer trailer should be a nice little challenge, but I know you've got it covered. Hope everything goes smoothly, and I'll be here if you need any extra help or just want to chat while you get settled.
Yeah, you know what? While I'm getting myself set up here to back in and pick up this load, why don't you tell us about Ottumwa, Iowa, and tell me a little bit about the town, what it is, what it's known for. I've never heard of it before this game, so it's obviously on the smaller side if you're not from Iowa. What can you tell me about Ottumwa?
Absolutely. Ottumwa, Iowa is a charming mid-sized town located in southeast Iowa. It's probably most famous for being home to the Iowa State Penitentiary, one of the oldest prisons in the country, which has a bit of historical significance. The town also has a rich history in the manufacturing sector and was once a hub for the railroad industry. In addition, Ottumwa has a bit of pop culture fame too. It's known as the birthplace of the character Radar O'Reilly from the TV show MASH. Plus, it's got a nice blend of small town charm with local events, parks, and the Des Moines River running nearby. So definitely a cool spot to explore, even if it's a bit off the beaten path.
Beautiful, thank you. Radar O'Reilly from MASH, right? Tell me about him a little bit. Who was he? What was the show about? That sort of thing.
Absolutely. Radar O'Reilly, played by Gary Berghoff, is one of the beloved characters from MASH. He's known for his innocence, loyalty, and almost preternatural ability to anticipate the needs of the doctors at the 477th Mobile Army Surgical Hospital during the Korean War. And MASH itself is a dramedy that aired from 1972 to 1983, and it centers on the lives of the staff at a mobile surgical unit. The show blends comedy and drama to explore the absurdities and tragedies of war while highlighting the resilience and humanity of the characters. Radar in particular is the company clerk who's often the bridge between the enlisted men and the officers. And he brings a lot of heart to the show. It's definitely a classic.
That launched the career of Alan somebody. I can't remember his name. It's not Alan Rickman. He's the British actor who passed away back in 2016, who played Professor Snape and a lot of other very famous characters, but most recently Professor Snape. And who was Alan Alda. Alan Alda, that's right. So what can you tell me about Alan Alda and his career? Is he still alive?
Yes, absolutely. Alan Alda is a legendary actor, best known for his role as Hawkeye Pierce on MASH. He's had an incredibly diverse career spanning acting, directing, and even science communication. Beyond MASH, he's appeared in a ton of films and TV shows like The West Wing, Crimes and Misdemeanors, and Bridge of Spies. He's also known for his work in science communication, particularly with the Alan Alda Center for Communicating Science, which help scientists convey complex ideas to the public. As for his current status, Alan Alda is still alive and active. He's been quite open about his personal journey, including his battle with Parkinson's disease. And he continues to inspire many people with his work and his openness. Definitely a remarkable career.
Great, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Miles. We got a little off topic there because that's not really Ottumwa related, but still interesting facts nonetheless about Alan Alda and the show MASH. Can you tell me a little bit more about MASH? The theater of war that it's set in isn't one that's necessarily well known. The Korean War kind of gets glossed over. I think they even now call it a conflict rather than a war, but that often gets glossed over in history classes here in the U.S. So what can you tell me about MASH, the TV show, how it relates to the theater of war, and a little bit about the Korean War itself?
Time to get the job done.
Absolutely, it's definitely an interesting topic. MASH is set during the Korean War, which took place from 1950 to 1953. It's often referred to as the Forgotten War in the US because it tends to get overshadowed by World War II and the Vietnam War. It was a conflict between North Korea, supported by China and the Soviet Union, and South Korea, backed by the United Nations, primarily the US. MASH approaches the Korean War from a unique angle. The show focuses on the staff of the 407th MASH unit, a mobile surgical hospital that treated wounded soldiers. The show blends humor and drama to highlight the complexities and absurdities of war, while also showing the human cost and the emotional toll on the medical staff. The Korean War itself was significant in the context of the Cold War, marking the first major conflict between communist and non-communist forces after World War II. It ended in an armistice, not a formal peace treaty, leaving the Korean Peninsula still divided today. So MASH not only provided entertainment, but also offered a thoughtful reflection on the realities of war, which made it really unique.
Great, Miles. Thank you so much. I am all loaded up. Our trailer is loaded, and I am getting ready to head out of Ottumwa here. We are heading to Des Moines. What can you tell me about Des Moines?
Turn right.
Absolutely. Des Moines is the capital city of Iowa and one of its largest cities. It's known for its vibrant culture, strong political presence, and as a hub for the insurance industry. The city has a rich history and is home to several cultural attractions like the Des Moines Arts Center, the State Capitol building, and the Iowa State Fair, which is one of the largest and most famous in the country. Des Moines also has a thriving downtown area with great dining, entertainment, and a growing tech scene. Is also known for being a major center for political caucuses, especially during presidential election cycles. So it's a great destination with plenty to explore and enjoy.
Well, that's very cool. So tell me a little bit about the state of Iowa. I don't know much about Iowa other than it's considered a flyover state by people here on the coast.
Turn left.
What else? What can you tell me about it? Corn, obviously, but that's about all I know about it. I knew the capital was Des Moines. I know of Des Moines. I'm familiar with that, but there's not a whole lot else that people in Pennsylvania learn about Iowa unless they go there or know somebody.
Definitely. Iowa often gets that reputation as a flyover state, but it's got a lot more going on than just cornfields. Iowa's known for its rich agricultural heritage, of course, but it also has a lot of cultural and historical significance. For one, Iowa's home to the Amana colonies, a group of settlements founded by German pietists, which have a unique cultural heritage and are known for their crafts, food, and hospitality. It's also the birthplace of the famous actor John Wayne, and the state has a lot of interesting history around the Civil War and the Underground Railroad. Additionally, Iowa has a thriving art scene with events like the Des Moines Arts Festival and the Iowa City UNESCO City of Literature designation. There are beautiful natural areas too, like the Les Hills, which are unique geological formations. So Iowa definitely has a lot of land beyond the cornfields, and it's got a warm, welcoming vibe that's worth exploring.
Okay. Didn't know John Wayne was born there, so that's new information.
Right.
Now, John Wayne, not John Wayne Gacy,
right.
right?
Exactly, yeah. John Wayne, the iconic actor, was born in Winterset, Iowa, and definitely not John Wayne Gacy, who was a completely different individual with a much darker history. It's always interesting how those names can sometimes overlap, but yes, the John Wayne from Iowa is definitely the legendary film star.
Right. So my Twitch stats are frozen again, and I don't know how to get them back as usual. I'm going to try to bring it up on my phone while I'm navigating this interchange here, just to see if there's somebody listening, but I think there is. So can you say hi to them, Miles, and introduce yourself and tell them why you're here?
Of course. Hey everyone tuning in. I'm Miles, your virtual co-driver and assistant, here to help.
Whoop. And that's the end of our stream,
but you've hit the
from Miles for right now. I will get him back here shortly. Sorry, viewer. I see you out there still. I did check on my mobile dashboard. Let's get this thing wound back up, and we'll get Miles back. Alright, as Miles mentioned, he is... Oh, I have completely reached a limit on voice usage. Looks like it might just be me today. Hey there, Miles.
I'm
Can you hear
sorry,
me?
but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
Hi, glad to meet you. I think we can...
All right. Sorry, everybody. I am currently trying to get my co-driver back.
Hi,
I guess I
glad to
can't
meet
use it
you.
quite as long as I did.
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
I don't want advanced voice. I want standard voice. You've reached the limit for voice use right now. Please try again in a bit. Well, this would have been a lot more fun with Miles, but that's all right. Going forward, we know there is a limit, and we have hit it. So we just won't get our facts like we were, but that's okay. So anyway, viewer, if you would like to reach out and chat, you are welcome to. If you're just chilling, if you're sitting back having a bowl of cereal, it is still morning here, so I'm assuming it's morning there. I could be wrong. Maybe it's evening. I hope you're enjoying. So we are hauling this load of fireworks from Ottumwa, Iowa to Des Moines. And we will be going to a place called Shoptown. I don't know what that is, but we're going to find out. It certainly sounds like it's either a distribution center for a retail store, or we're going to set the cruise at 67, or perhaps the store itself.
Stay right, and then exit right.
I don't know, 12 tons of fireworks seems like a lot to be going into one retail store, but what do I know?
Exit
So
right.
this run is going to take us about 101 miles, about 2 in-game hours, and our speed limit is now 55. We're going to reset our cruise here, and down to 15th gear.
Stay right.
This is my
and then
P389.
continue straight.
I don't remember what engine it has anymore, but I do know I put an 18-speed
Go
Eaton in
straight.
it. Don't pull out, Amy. Thank you. We're going to resume our cruise control here at 57. I'm going to leave it at 15th gear because we're approaching this hill. And we're going to sit back and enjoy the drive. It's starting to get to
Stay
twilight.
right, and then continue straight.
I should not have double downshifted. I forgot I've got adaptive shifting on.
Go straight.
Adaptive sequential, because I can't afford an actual aided shift. I think we're going to stop at this scenic
and
view
then
point
continue
here.
straight.
I missed which town we're in. Because this looks like a little tiny, like, whistle-stop town. Real quick while we're waiting here, shut down voice meter. Hopefully regain some of the frames.
Go straight.
Yeah, our frame rate is pretty good right now. You stay there, Mr. Crownbeck.
Stay right, and then continue straight.
Let's see what this viewpoint looks like, shall we? Oskaloosa. That is a pretty little town square there. I like that. Nice little gazebo, it looks like. East gazebo? What that's used. This is why I keep that co-drive. What? What is happening there? Who is that? Why does he... Oh, okay. Those are feathers. We got a guy about to break dance outside the Whataburger. It's a pretty town with a clock tower there. That clock tower reminds me a little bit of Back to the Future. All right. Well, that was a nice little break there. Get this fire backed up and back on the road.
Go straight.
Really pissed that Crown Vic off behind us. I bet he's really wishing he pulled out in front of us. All right. What do we got? A Core Power something over there. Core Power Yoga, Best Insurance, Family Cars, Homes. Neat. Some of these mod makers really went all out. I have one of those Real Companies mods installed.
Stay right, and then continue straight.
I was... Oops. 20 zone.
Go straight.
What even is a 20 zone? Right, we're up to a 55 zone here. I've got my automatic high beams armed. That's what that clip was. And let's see, we are going to be arriving at 11:19 p.m. game time. Well, just as we get up to speed, we pull another one of these little
Go
tails.
straight, and then turn right.
Oh, good, this guy's turning right. So
Right.
maybe he won't pull us over. Yeah, I know, I see it. I need to turn off that automatic warning.
Go straight.
Alright, we're rolling on out of town. Looks like a pretty sharp corner, so I'm going to take it easy on this one. Hey, I don't know who you are watching, but I appreciate you watching. And like I said, if you want to chat, you are welcome to. I'll be happy to respond on stream. If you don't want to chat, that's cool too. I hope you don't mind me yammering in between things here. And if you want me to stop, just let me know.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, I never slid my tandems back. Probably do that. We're coming out, dude. Don't know what to tell you. That on-ramp was real short. Alright, let's get her wound up, get her up to speed. Yeah, well, sorry. Didn't actually hit you. Alright. Cruise set at 72. We are out here on I-80. I-80 actually runs from San Francisco all the way to the East Coast. I think it runs up into Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, good, I can bypass it. You know, I've been playing ETS2 a lot recently, and I did not miss the way station. I'd almost rather go through 100 toll booths because everybody has to stop than just get pulled in at random on the way stations here. Particularly when there is no real mechanic to fine you for anything or anything like that once you get pulled into the way. So after we get this load dropped, we're about 25 miles out. We're going to have to find a place to take a rest. And that'll bring us back to daylight so we can see
Stay
some
right,
of this pretty stage.
then exit right. Exit right.
to another highway that I haven't figured out what it is yet, outside of Des Moines, going through Des Moines.
Stay right, then exit right.
I-60 West.
Exit right.
Oh no, my ramp is shut down. Quick, map. Oh, I'm not going all the way up there. We're going down the breakdown lane. If I'd have known that, I would have gotten off at a different exit. Here we go. Oh, it looks like the accident's up here at the top of the ramp.
Stay left, and then turn left.
Yeah, we'll go around on the right. And we'll make our left. Gotta go down off the dirt here.
Turn left.
I'm trying. Des Moines discovered. Discovering stuff like Christopher Columbus over here. I'm not. Oh no, I guess it's still the appropriate word, discovered. Get our green now? Yay, we get our green. And the shift back in. I think we're going to be, no, looks like we'll be turning right up ahead there. So we'll get to this right lane. Amazing how fast you can climb in gears with this 18 speed because they're so close together. Alright, looks like we've got a repair facility over there. And we'll head over there to sleep. Looks like it's also a truck deal.
Go straight.
But we don't need to do that until after we do the work. Oh, these lights are as bad as in real life. All right, here we go. I don't think we have any more traffic lights until we get to between here and Shoptown anyway. So we should be good there.
Stay right, then turn right.
What's up, Shoptown?
Turn right.
Saw a hot shotter coming up on my right, one of those little
Get ready to turn
F-350s
right.
with a car trailer on it. Freaked me out for a second. I didn't realize it was in the mirror.
Turn
Something
right.
about to run into me. That sign had a white border around it, so that makes it optional. Just so you guys know. Stop
ready
signs with
to
white
turn
borders
right.
are optional.
Turn right. This is where it ends.
This is where it ends. Right. Where do you need it? A little bit behind that 11:19 p.m. Initial estimate, but we also didn't know that there would be a detour that we would have to circumnavigate. Alright, we're gonna go make a U-ey and then back in, I guess, blindside. Good thing I kept the tandem slid forward. No, I guess that'll... I don't know what that is. That's a 45-degree angle, so is that... I guess that is blind. It'll be nice and straight now. We need the trailer to go right, so we're turning the bottom of our steering wheel right. That's a little tip for you guys out there who might not have a lot of trailer experience. Now we're going to follow it around. Not quite that far around, because we need to get it over further. Alright, now we're going to start swinging back the other way. Put our window down and lean out here so we can see what we're doing. We're going to straighten it back up, and we're going to do a pull forward because I don't have any. Thankfully, there's room on the other side there. Why wouldn't you go straight forward? I turned the wheel the wrong way. And we're going to need to do one more pull-up then. Just to get her straightened back out enough to trigger the good-to-go light. Oop. Our air is getting low. Mostly straight back, it would seem. There we go. See how we did. Not too bad. That's pretty straight. Good enough for government work, definitely. Alright. Engine off. Back in neutral, 147 miles driven, 4 hours and 56 minutes of game time, 37.3 gallons of fuel consumed. So, yeah. All right, we're doing pretty good. All right, let's get another load going here. Continue. Thanks again for watching there to my one viewer. Honestly, I don't care how pathetic that sounds. I appreciate you. And I can't tell if there's anyone on the YouTube stream. I'm not. The only thing I have up there is the chat. So, it is what it is. This is our Friday morning stream. We'll go to another half hour or so, I'll say. We're going to grab a freight market job because we got our reefer trailer on. See what's in Des Moines. Oops. Not freight market, cargo market. All right, potassium to Kirksville, Missouri. Nitrocellulose to Iowa City, Iowa. Boy, that potassium's a well-paying load. Oh, I gotta go rest. That's right. Let's go rest, and then we'll pick a load, because some of them might not be there by the time we're done resting. Over here smashing the escape button like that'll take me back. Alright, hammer down. We're gonna go out the other way this time. And yeah, there's that rest area there. Oh, we could have gone in. Oh, I guess we had to go in the other way for the flag. So we can select which drop point we wanted to do. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second, trying to remember which way I wanted to turn. Shut this. Good. It's probably a little noisy, so we're going to put up the window. Alright, we gotta wait for our left turn signal now. Not the indicator like the turn signal turn. You know, why am I correcting myself? Honestly. I do think I ran that voice chat for 3 or 4 hours yesterday, so I guess that's what the limit per day. It should reset at some point this afternoon, probably around 1 o'clock or so, because that's started the first stream yesterday. I did 2 ATS streams yesterday. Those were a lot of fun, though. If you get a chance to go check out my channel, either here or on YouTube, you should go check it out. Both of those replays are up on both places, a video on demand. But yesterday I drove from Sassari on the island of Sardinia to Geneva in the afternoon in the first run, and then on the second set of run in the evening, I streamed from Geneva to Bern, and then Bern to Stuttgart, Germany. And just in case you don't know, Geneva and Bern are both in Switzerland. I did also drive through Zurich, so I hit all 3 towns in Switzerland. Alright, so at this traffic light we're going to be making a right. You need to slow down. Bump it up to 14th gear. Turn signal on. Downshifting. Jake brake drag us down. Where do we turn in? I was right, it's a Peterbilt dealer. Alright, next one it looks like. Oh no, I don't want the job off. Sleepy time parking. It's sleepy time. Time to go to sleep. Gotta go to sleep. There's my indicator here. Not the indicator, but the sleep thing. We're on the curb. There we go. And we're gonna follow it back around. We're gonna back it back down to that corner over there. No? Still nothing? I don't know where the sleep indicator is. We have another one nearby. Nothing too close. Oh, wait, there's a base there. Let's go by that. We'll sleep there. Because I got bread like that. Oh. Remind me never to say that again. Alright, we're going to do a big fat Yui here in this parking lot in front of the garage doors. Oh, that was where the indicator was. It was over 1. So we're going to block the garage doors. Where'd it go? We're gonna loop around and come back. See if I can hit it again. I will say this is one of the frustrating parts of the game. Like, just let us sleep where we want. Just give us a key. I think I can pull around back and make a UE back here. Maybe. Oh, gate. I am glad I never slid those tandems back. Oh yeah. Nice and wide back here. Not quite wide enough for my estimation. Why is that truck on? Oh, that's part of the... Okay. I just saw there was blocks underneath the front wheels of that front truck. I thought that was the one doing the hauling. He was sleeping there or something. Yay, I missed it. Just ran over the curve. Alright. We're going to swing back around and try to hit this leap indicator. Where were you? So slow. There. There we go. That's going to take us late in the morning. Alright, now we can pick out our next load. If you'd like input on the next load, you are welcome to. Alright, what do we got? Alright, we still got that Kirksville, Missouri run. I've got about 20 minutes left on stream. Let's go into Burlington, Colorado. That'll take us across part of Nebraska that we have. Ottumwa, Phillipsburg, Kansas. That's one we do. Yeah, I've got so many trucks and so many garages and so many drivers. I don't even care about the money anymore. It's just whether or not the destination is interesting. All right. I think cheese. 16 tons of cheese. Let's do 16 tons of cheese. Going to Kirksville, Missouri. We haven't been there yet. Hopefully it's pretty. We'll be going back past Ottumwa, heading down just over the Missouri border into Kirksville.
Ready to roll.
Make a big fat UE here in the parking lot. Get up near the barriers there. The bollards there, actually. Put it in real tight. We'll go out wide again so we can miss that little peninsula of curve out here. Oops, looked the wrong way. Oh yeah, we definitely missed that. Alright. I did not see how long this job was good for, so I hope we get there.
Turn
yeah,
left.
it's only 5 minutes away. Yeah, you can wait for us.
Get ready to turn right.
Sorry, I hate it when people do that in the real
Turn
life,
right.
but the AI can deal with it. Oops. I forgot I had self-canceling turned on. Got the cruise at 28. There's our shop for here. It looks like I already own it.
Go straight.
Wouldn't have even had to buy it. Hitachi. I wonder if they make forklifts or magic
Turn
wands.
right.
Ah, over the curb. Alright. I actually had that happen live on stream last night. I took a job and didn't have enough time
Finally,
left,
we
and
are
I wound
here.
up having to pick a different job by the time I got there. That was at the Toblerone factory in Bern, Switzerland. Cargo market. Cheese, please. Big job. Where are we picking up? There. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Excuse me. I have already had 2 cups of coffee this morning, and I feel like I want a third. Alright. Blind side back. I guess we could make a U-turn, but we can do a blind side back. This won't be that hard. He says now, hopefully. Grass. Swing it a little bit more that way. And then swing her back in. There we go. Now we're going to clear that trailer to our... we need to go hard right. Back. Ooh, ooh. We're hitting that other trailer. There's a fire hydrant down here somewhere. Watch that. Alright. Window down, leaning out. So I need the trailer to go right. So why did I turn the wrong way? See, I don't understand. There's not even a loading dock here. How am I getting loaded? Why would this bottle of fine Tennessee whiskey? Alright, one more pull up, and we got it. Yeah, that's fine. I really kind of need to adjust these mirrors in. Do that real quick while we're backing in. Be able to see the side of the truck when I'm backing in. I need to be able to make sure the wheels are between the lines. Yeah, perfect. There we go. That's better. See, that was the problem. It wasn't my driving at all. Blammo. Turn off the engine. Won't drop the trailer this time. I'll press enter to load the cargo. I do kind of wish there was a dynamic cargo loading screen here, even if it's just a cut screen of like a forklift driving into the back of the truck. That would be pretty cool. Alright, like we're gonna get some rain. My headlights on? No. There we go. Beams are on. That's fine. Anytime. Alright. Parking brake off. Ooh, first gear. We're heavy. It's only 16 tons. Alright, we'll cut it now. Cut it now. This is 193 miles. 4 hours in game. And this will be our last load of the morning. This is a load of 16 tons of cheese going to Kirksville, Missouri. The Swift Transport there. What is this for the Christmas party? Sorry, I made that joke last night. I should probably thought I would do it. We'll wait for this traffic. We're going to cut off this guy in the car back there. This Lincoln goes by. Way over the curve on that one. Some tire tracks in the dirt.
Go straight. Stay left, then turn left.
We got cut out a little sooner, so we don't hold up traffic behind us.
Turn left.
There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. Good, we're not holding up traffic. All right. Now, I don't know what happened with the specific traffic mod I had picked out on ETS2, but the one for ATS still works. After 157 loaded in ETS2, my traffic mod didn't work anymore, so I had to get rid of it. So, what you're seeing here is modified traffic to reflect more realistic densities. If you notice, there was a lot less traffic late at night, which is obviously how it should be. But now on a Tuesday afternoon, we're seeing a fair amount of traffic.
Stay right, then exit right.
Alright, so I hate the alert warning for that emergency braking system, but I do like how well it works, because I can just creep up to their back bumper and it stops me before I
Exit
hit.
right.
How do we do? Yeah, still flip the white line a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, let's wind her up, get up on the highway. Load is surprisingly heavy. It's actually weighing the bogging the truck down a little bit. That cruise set at 66. Going up a little rise here. It's working for it, so we're going to leave it in 16th gear. We'll go up to 18th then to get over this little hump.
Stay left.
Stay in this lane. Perfect. That looks nice and flat, so we'll go up 17th. My mileage. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta
Stay
turn that
left.
off. .6 miles to the gallon. Even worse than my Volvo in ETS2. I was like 3.9 yesterday, I think. The engine doesn't sound like it's working too hard, so we're going up to 18, see if we can improve this mileage a little bit. I do have a heavy foot, but when I'm just driving around 10, definitely hammer down a little bit of time. I'll go back down to 16th, crank the speed up a little. Then in the 70s. You can see that in the dash cluster there. Current speed, cruise control. to it. And she's just idling along at 1,000 RPMs. 70 on, what are we on? Are we on I-80? I think we're on 80 again. There we go. About 1,100 RPMs at 72 miles, 18 here on the highway. Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Alright. We're gonna move over now. Hope this Tesla doesn't hit us. Jump in behind the Penske truck. Alright, that was beautiful. Fucking Tesla. So I've been watching these YouTube videos from Edison Motors. If you haven't checked them out, it's definitely worth a look.
And then exit right.
They are building, they're a Canadian company, and they're building the first electric trucks.
Exit right.
And he picked the name, obviously, because Tesla and Edison were in direct odds during the early electricity wars for AC versus DC. Tesla was the one who kind of pioneered AC.
Get ready to turn right.
And Edison pioneered DC. But he didn't, it was never going to work on a large scale like Edison wanted. But anyway,
Turn right.
in this case, Edison is making heavy trucks. And they've been doing their first test runs of their first test mule, and it is really cool. Really cool to watch the way they design this, put it all together, you know, test this truck. It looks really neat. I don't know what the range is going to be or anything like that. I don't have any technical, but it is phenomenal. The truck's a little rattly, but it's still just a test mule. It's a very bare bones cab. Great visibility out of it, though. They designed it for amazing visibility. It is a single seater, I believe, where you kind of sit near the middle. And you have doors on either side, kind of at a 45-degree angle to where you get into your seat. And there's big windows on those doors, so you can see everything. Nope, can't get out of this traffic. Truck just went by my house and shook the floor. This lane is ending, so we're coming over. Thanks to that dickhead. That should be there. Much appreciated.
Go straight.
Yeah, train's in game. There's a train line not too far from my house, but I can't usually hear it quite that clearly. We're going to turn off that annoying gameplay. Truck physics. Brake system. Can't turn off the beep if I don't system. Alright, never mind. Nothing like sitting in traffic in Iowa on a Monday or on a Friday morning. Lane go in the driver's side mirror there a second ago. Seems to be flying too straight and steady.
Stay right.
Make this light.
And then continue straight. Go straight.
Close tight. Yeah, that'll teach you to cut me off. I can. Some money shots of this thing. Getting in traffic. Oh yeah. That looks good with that truck going out behind it too. That's nice. That's real nice. Like that a lot. It's more of those gas stations. Because it's not branded. Oh, yes, it is. Exxon on the pumps. That's right. I can get a screenshot. There we go. We hit the Exxon there.
Go straight.
I do like that just as we're getting up to going too fast, we're getting to the next speed zone. That's working out well. Ooh, look at those hot air balloons. There we go. That was nice. Very good screenshot or good thumbnail. Oh, I do like the camera recenters now. Oops, how fast are we going?
Go straight.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Dickhead. Saved that one just in time. I can't believe he pulled out. I don't know if you can see it, but I like these Peterbilts with put the bug deflector on and I have the hood ornament there, because then that helps me keep it straight and kind of steady and centered in the lane. As I'm driving, it has a little window to figure out where my wheels are. Oh good, a bot in the chat. I don't know if my regular viewer there can see the bot, but it does say something about regular ban evader or something. Thanks for chatting. We'll use it to our advantage. We're doing all right. We're doing all right on time too. It's only 10 o'clock on the nose now. Won't be too late. Real life work, which is way less fun than just driving a truck. Coming into a 45 zone here. We're going to grab the right lane in hopes that at least a few cars will turn right here. Nice. Catch us right at the... Is the light turning green?
Go straight.
Amazing. Come on. Hit your brakes. The light's coming up. I love that little whistle one. Shit. That jerk that cut me off earlier wouldn't let me in? I think it might be. Coming over there, bud. Traffic light coming up. Nope. Alright. Phew, that was close. Look at the realism they built into that trailer, too. Let him out. Where are we back to? 55. Seems like we've had a pretty steady viewer for a whole hour, so I appreciate you, viewer. I hope this is entertaining, and I hope me rambling on isn't too distracting or annoying during what's supposed to be a chill drop. I did lose my co-driver. I really like having that AI co-driver just because I can ask it inane questions like I was doing earlier about Nash and Alan Alda and Ottumwa and all of that.
Stay right, and then continue straight. Go straight.
Okay. I'm only 30 minutes out. Chill out. 30 game minutes at that. Or 27 game. If this truck would speed up, don't you dare.
Go straight.
I think we got our two viral clips there. Because I can't believe I didn't hit them. We're going to turn those into shorts.
Stay right.
Kirksville discovered. We're almost there. 10 miles, 9 miles out. Alright, we are getting off here.
Get ready to turn right.
That was my ankle cracking. I don't know if that came through on the microphone or not. That felt amazing. Why is this truck accelerating so slowly? Wait, Kirksville looks like a... Alright, so one thing I am going to do real fast is change the gameplay so that it always selects the hardest one, because I can always skip it. Parking difficulty, field parking. Be nice and quick and easy.
Go straight.
I would love to. This butter truck would be
Get ready to turn right.
that way, like the last load where I could have gone in a different entrance if I had the if I already had it set.
Turn right.
I could have just headed right for the parking spot rather than having to mess around and go in a different entrance and select things and all that. Because again, I can always skip it or select a different parking. A Walmart? Yeah.
Get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn left. Lead to unloading area and towards the red flag on your map. parked and get our workday started. It's going to be a long one today. I'll be working until about 8 o'clock tonight. Actually, I guess that's only a little bit less than 2. But, you know, whatever.
We are finished.
Well, you might be finished. I, sir, am not. Alright, we're going to flip around and do this as a blindside back. Where the heck does it go? Oh, it should go straight. Yeah, there we go. Oh, maybe we don't. Yeah, I guess we need to. Alright. If that fence wasn't there, we wouldn't need to. I don't think I hit that. Hit that? No, maybe I did. This one shouldn't be too hard at all. This can't be a 90 experience point parking difficulty. Because this is fairly straightforward. Or straight backward, I suppose. How you like them dad jokes? Look at that, we just idled it back in. That's even pretty darn straight. Look at that. Get our money shot of being backed in here. Yeah, baby. Trying to get that Swift limit shot. Need to change my license plate too, but I'll do that off stream. Alright. And we're done. Unload it. 193 miles in 5 hours and 50 game minutes. 50 gallons of fuel consumed. That's not great. That's still under 4 miles to the gallon. But that's okay. And what did we get? Urgent delivery bonus of 93 experience. Base reward of 312 and a trailer maneuvering bonus of 105. So that was the hardest parking difficulty. And honestly, that wasn't bad. I feel like I did pretty well with that. But anyway, we're going to call it there. I hope everybody has a great day or evening or tomorrow, if it is not Friday morning where you are, which is what it is where I am. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I know I had one viewer on the whole time. I assume it was the same person, and I appreciate you. If you enjoyed the stream, I will be back again, definitely on Monday, possibly tomorrow, possibly later today. Who knows? But definitely Monday. Schedule is up there on my Twitch. Schedule is up there on my YouTube. And you can find me at Adventure Adjacent on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and Twitch and TikTok and YouTube. Yes, I do all of those things, and it is exhausting. They don't get updated super often. This is what I've been doing the most recently, but I also do live in-person adventure stuff. Sometimes I did stream it live once, but I have a bunch of videos that I took from the spring through the summertime and early fall that I will be getting up on my YouTube and my website as well. And that's where I drive around in my Toyota FJ Cruiser, and I find fun roads to drive on. All right? I hope you have a great day, and take care.